Kahit sinong successful person ang sundan natin sa social media or in their media interviews, these words would always come up. Morning routine. And that is what we're going to talk about tonight in this Forward Friday. I am Chek Sai. Thank you for joining me here and joining me today. Let's start. Gaano nga ba ka-importante ang morning routine? Katulad ng nasabi ko dun sa intro ko dito sa video ng Forward Friday na ito, kahit sino yatang sikat at importanteng tao or successful na tao, lagi silang ini-interview kung ano ba yung ginagawa nila sa beginning of their day. Because we all know that whatever we encounter and whatever we do in the very first hour of our day actually sets the tone for that day. No? So, let me just share with you, ano kaya yung mga magagandang components that we have to put into that morning routine para naman we also get to put them in the first few hours of our day and help us get started, no? Right. Help us get started right. Okay, the first component I think is a set time. In my last video, I shared about heroic minutes. And really, unless we have a set time when we wake up, we don't conquer anything at the very first minute of our day. Kasi if we just wake up whenever tayo magising, or kapag tapos ka na at napagod ka na mag-snooze ng alarm mo, then it's not really something we can really be proud of. Parang walang plano. Diba? So, we have to put a set time so that we know how the rest of the day will also go, because kakasya siya and that we can actually program our day. Of course, sabi nila, the earlier the better, because the earlier we are ahead of other people inside the house, for example, the more time you will have for yourself. So, make it as early as you can. Or, kung hindi mo talaga, you're not really a morning person, set a time. I think, sa akin, kahit na alas 9 pa yan, if you're really a nocturnal person, commit to that 9 o'clock in the morning. So that, you actually know how the rest of the day will proceed, because you will align it to that time of the day. Second component of a morning routine is, for me, prayer. Nauuso yung affirmations that I am a queen, I can conquer anything, I am etc. But I think that the filial dignity of being the child of God is the best affirmation we can actually give ourselves. And in the first minute of our day, in the first moments of our day, to align to that filial dignity of being a child of God, I think is the best thing that we can give ourselves. To commune with God, because actually, pag nag-commune tayo sa Kanya just sa first moment of that day, we know that we will be communing with Him for the rest of the day, and that He will be with us for whatever it is that we will encounter outside our room, and we are in good hands. The third one is maybe read something that is positive, whether it's a devotional, whether it's a book, whether it's something that you would like to learn from, because our brain daw has that can absorb more or can understand more at that beginning of the day, because our minds are still fresh, and that we can actually take in more information and maybe even internalize it even more at the beginning of the day. So if you have something like that you want to learn or you want to read, keep it on bedside so that you know that you can pull it out right after you pray. Next is to have some healthy routine, whether it's preparing a healthy breakfast or whether it's drinking a glass of water because they say that's helpful for the gut, or getting into an aerobic exercise, kahit na walking lang yan, or bending, or stretching, no? Especially dun sa mga medyo mas ma-advanced in age, na medyo naninigas na yung mga buto nila at the beginning of the day, try to put that in place, no? Again, this is a self-care inclusion in our morning routine, na before you attend to other people, before you actually get started to do things for other people, because that's the intention of our day, to do something for other people, you take care of yourself first. You know that you have already given yourself good time, keeping yourself healthy, whether through exercise or eating healthy or drinking water. You've already done your part for yourself, and that now you can give yourself to others already after that. And last one, I think, is the last component that I like to put into a morning routine is for us to check our schedule. Of course, sabi nga nila, the best morning routine actually starts the night before. For you to write down everything that you would like to do, or at least the top 2 things or the top 3 things that you want to happen for your day the night before, it actually sets us to not be surprised how our day would go once we start with it. Check your calendar, check the things that you need to do that you've listed down the night before, so that you can, sa akin, it's a very calming exercise for me, kasi parang feeling ko hindi ako magugulat for the day. Ayoko talaga na nagugulat ako, because I don't have a very good automatic response to pressure or to surprises. And by me being able to identify the 1, 2, 3 things that really has to move forward for that day, it somehow focuses me to what it is that I need to be doing, when I should be doing it, at what pace I am going to do it, and that I can emotionally and psychologically prepare for it. Those things: set time for prayer, reading something, making something for yourself to benefit your physical self, and lastly, to actually go back to your plan, which you listed down the night before, are things that has helped me and is helping me being more productive for my day, but really just prevents me from having and starting on the wrong foot at the very first hours of my day. These things you can also, I think, whatever version you have sa inyo, is totally acceptable, as long as it keeps you going, and as long as it somehow motivates you to have the best day that you can for today. That's our Forward Friday for this week. See you again next week here in Joy and Me Today. Bye.